Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about how I balance strength training with running. As I was preparing for this video, 3 tips came to my mind. The first is to prioritize your goals. The second is to cater your workouts to align with your prioritization. And then the third tip is to cater the timing of your workouts to align with your prioritization. So with the first tip, prioritizing your goals. So in my situation, my current goal is to, at least on the endurance side, is to run a marathon in under 2 hours and 50 minutes. Now, I do have strength training goals as well, but they're not as concrete or severe, for lack of better terms, as my endurance goals. And so when it comes to strength training in the gym, my goal is to continue to get stronger over each week or every other week. And I'm measuring that by my capacity to handle volume in certain exercises. In the gym, I am using a upper body, lower body split. And so I have my certain exercises that I do 4 times a week and the same exercises. And my goal is to progressively overload by increasing the volume, either in the weight or the reps or the sets for each exercise every single week or every other week when I can manage it. And given the constraints of my apartment gym, I'm not going to a commercial gym, an LA Fitness or anything like that. My goal is just to continue to get stronger as measured by my ability to do more work. I'm not going for PRs. I'm not going for, 3 rep maxes or anything like that. My goal, for example, when it comes to dumbbell chest press, right now I'm doing 50 pounds, 5 sets of 14. Well, next week I'm going to do 5 sets of 15, and then maybe I need to stay there for a week or two until I can build up to 5 sets of 16, and so on. And so my goals in the gym are just to get stronger, which is kind of vague, but that's how it's working for me right now. And the priority, which has to do with running, is the 250 marathon. And so I've put those goals out there and I've written them down, but then I've also prioritized them where marathon training comes first. Okay, now the second tip, cater your workouts in the gym so that way they can supplement your running, or they at least don't hinder them. And so for me, like I said, I have an upper lower split. My upper body workouts don't seem to impact running too much, but my lower body workouts can, and they have in the past. And so 2 factors here are at play. One, I did my best to reform my lower body workouts so that way they didn't impede my running progress. But 2, the other factor is that over the past few months, I went from going to LA Fitness where I had a squat rack to my apartment gym where I have 50-pound dumbbells, or up to 50-pound dumbbells. And so I've changed my lower body workouts from big compound lifts like squat and deadlifts, which did take a toll on my body, to 5 sets of what would you call them? Box step ups. I'm using a bench, so I guess bench step ups. And I'm using the same rules that I mentioned before in terms of my strength training goals, where I'm just aiming at progressive overload. And so right now I'm in week 4 of this 12-week quote unquote marathon prep, and I explained that how this is a mock marathon prep in a previous video. But right now I'm able to keep running with increased volume. I'm able to keep meeting the standards for my tempo and threshold workouts, which tells me that my legs are fine, my body's fine. And so far, this change in my lower body workout routine isn't impeding my progress. And so that's something I'm going to keep track of. I do want to keep getting stronger, particularly in my lower body, so I can keep up with the volume and keep making progress towards that marathon goal. But, we'll see. Maybe not squatting and deadlifting is making me weaker, actually, and it just hasn't shown because I haven't pushed myself in running hard enough. But that's something that we'll see as we go through this journey. And then the final step, make sure that you align the timing of your workouts with the prioritization of your goals. And so, like I mentioned, marathon training is the priority right now, and my upper body workouts don't really impact running, but my lower body workouts can. And so I do need to be mindful when I'm scheduling my weekly workouts. And I don't change anything too much. I do upper body on Mondays, lower body Tuesday, and then upper body Thursday, lower body Friday. And I'm sure not to stack a lower body workout in the morning on the same day where I'm going to do either a tempo or threshold running workout. So I do my best to keep that in mind as I am doing my workouts throughout the week, so that way my lower body workouts don't impede my tempo or threshold runs. That's how I balance strength training and running. To recap, prioritize your goals, cater your workouts to align with how you prioritize your goals, and then finally, cater the timing of your workouts to the prioritization of your goals. Thanks everyone for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.